How I made a 3D scan of my clothes using Polycam and Blender. Download and open up the free Polycam app and get somebody to help you out with the actual 3D scanning part. Download the GLTF and upload it into Blender. Now that you have the model, you can go into edit mode and delete any unneeded vertices, like the head and the arms. Use the shaded version as a guideline for what is skin and what is the shirt. Select all uneven edges and use the Smooth Vertice tool. Play around with the smoothing and number of repeats. Select all of the vertices and merge by distance. Clean up jagged edges and any showing skin. Import the model that you're going to be putting the clothes on. I got mine free from Blender Kit. Go into pose mode and put them into the T position. Move the position of the shirt to line up with the model. Use the drag tool with proximity turned on to adjust the mesh. Select the edges of any open faces and fill them. This includes the bottom, the neck holes, and the sleeves. Now duplicate your mesh and add a remesh modifier to one of them. Play with the voxel size until your mesh looks good. Now apply the remesh. On the new mesh, remap the UV using Smart UV Project. Create a new image texture for the duplicate. Now we're going to bake the texture from the old model to the new model. In the render window, open up your bake settings and make sure to choose selected to active. You can increase the margin size too if you'd like. Now bake your texture and it will show up on your duplicate model. Make any adjustments that you need to the duplicate. Select and delete all of the faces on the neck hole, the sleeves, and the bottom. With only the open edges selected, use Loop Tools Relax and Loop Tools Flatten to smooth out the openings. Add a collision modifier to the model mesh. Add a solidify to the shirt and play with the thickness. Now add a cloth modifier to the shirt. In Texture Paint, use the clone brush to fix any stray marks. Parent the shirt to the armature using bone. Play the simulation and adjust the keyframes to allow the shirt to settle before the movement starts. Now I'm going to import my shorts model. Again, I'm going to delete any unneeded vertices. Use the shaded view as your guide for which vertices to delete. Now use the Loop Tools Flatten on all of the open faces and play with the influence until it looks natural. Fill all of the open faces and scale them slightly. Now duplicate your mesh and on the copy use a remesh modifier. Play with the voxel size until the shape comes through. Apply the remesh. To add more detail, use the shrink wrap modifier and select project under wrap method. Target it to the original mesh and make sure to select negative and positive. Now apply the shrink wrap modifier. We're going to bake the texture again from the original model to the duplicate using bake from selected to active. Once it's baked, we can go back into Texture Paint and use the clone tool to fill in any missed spots. Now we want to select the faces on the top and the leg holes and delete those. In sculpt mode, use the smooth tool to even out the edges. Now move the shorts position to fit roughly onto your model. Scale the waistline using proportional editing to get a better fit. Adjust the mesh so there's no overlapping vertices. Now parent the shorts to the armature using automatic weights. Back in edit mode, select the waistline and assign it to a group. In weight paint, create a gradient from the top to the bottom. Now add a surface deform modifier. Target it to your model. In vertex group, select the pin group that you just created. Now select bind. Now we're going to put everything together.